Good evening, and welcome to Between the Lines. I'm your host, McNeil, and it's a pleasure to have you with us tonight. Our team cuts through the fat, trims the hedges of stories around the world, and gets to the meat. Weather, finance, sports, stories in the field, you name it, we've got it. We are storytellers, and we are here to unveil the truth. We are here for you, and this is Between the Lines. Our story tonight begins in Broward County, Florida, where local resident Benedict Martin thought he was taking his family out to a nice Sunday meal at the Steak and Shake when 26-year-old McNeil allegedly drove straight through the building. Our local crew on the ground checked in with Benedict to see what happened.
I don't really know where to begin. Let me start by telling you exactly what happened. I'm trying to take my family out to a nice quarantine meal at the Steak and Shake. So we come around, we go through the drive-thru, we pull in, and we're having our nice meal in the parking lot, practicing social distancing. We were 6 feet apart. Our car was 6 feet apart from any other car. This gentleman comes around the drive-thru, pulls right up next to my car, right over here, as if I were here. He was right over here. And I'm thinking he's going to get out or something and try to talk to me. But no, he goes driving, straight, I'm telling you, straight into the Steak and Shake. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here like, Lord Jesus, honey. My wife is a pistol. You don't even, she is buck wild. You don't even want to know, okay? So when this gentleman goes into the Steak and Shake, we're all freaking out. My wife spilled her milkshake on her new shirt. It was a whole damn doozy. It's a darn shame. It's a darn shame that we as American citizens cannot take our family out to a Sunday meal without something absolutely wild happening. It's really a dang shame. Quite frankly, I'm over it. I'm getting a little bit heated talking about this. So, good luck with your story, and Godspeed during quarantine. Thank you.
Well, I think I speak for all of us here Between the Lines when I say we're just happy that Benedict and his family are okay. McNeil is reportedly being held without bond, seeing that this is his 14th offense at a Steak and Shake this year. Lord be with him. We transition over to sports, where our very own Ida Pepperfield is covering the Cooper's Hill Cheese Rolling and Wake, also known as the Gloucester Cheese Rolling Competition, which unfortunately was canceled this year due to COVID-19. Ida has the latest. Thank you, Chip. You're looking great tonight. Alright. My thoughts and prayers go out to McNeil and his family. What a troubled young man. But anyways, thank y'all very much for joining me tonight. I'm Ida Pepperfield, and I'm going to come at you live with sports on this wonderful Sunday evening. Y'all could be watching American Idol, but instead, you're spending your time with me. So thank y'all very much. We're going to send things out to the UK tonight, the United Kingdom, where the Gloucester Cheese Rolling and Wake was supposed to take place, but unfortunately was cancelled due to COVID-19. We checked in with a local out there named Paddy Nichols. He sent in some home footage explaining to us just how much the cheese rolling means to him and his community. Please check this out.
Hi, my name is Paddy Nichols. I'm 26. I live with my mum here at home. I've been training for the Gloucester Cheese Rolling competition for the last 8 months. I'm obviously crushed, as is everybody. I've been training for the last 8 months. Cheese, and hills, and running, and I just, it's a heartbreak, really. I don't really know what to make of it. The board came out last month and was saying that we couldn't do it because of COVID-19, and that was just an absolute blow to my entire life. I mean, cheese is my life. Cheese rolling is my life, and I don't know where I would be without it. But I guess what they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So it's going to be more cheese and more cheese and more cheese this summer. So thank you. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Love you. And that's it. That's it. Thank you very much. Go England.
What? I'm sorry. Are we on? Oh, hi. Thank you very much, Patty. That was great. Very sorry that your event was canceled, but best of luck next year. Chip, back to you now.
Are you doing something new with the hair? Something new going on there? Okay. No. Looks great. All right. Thank you, Ida. All right. Now for the weather. We turn to our own David Cherry, who actually just came back for the first time since late December 2019 due to a medical leave. David, I have to say, I saw you before the show tonight. You're looking much more well-rested, healthy, and stronger. Let's hear what you have to say, bud.
Well, thank you very much, Chip. That actually means quite a lot coming from you, so thank you. Folks, welcome to the weather. I'm your host, David Cherry, here this evening. Thank you for joining me. We're actually going to not even worry about California, because it's always about 80 degrees and sunny with zero humidity. We're going to focus our talents right around here tonight in the Middle East. We have Texas, Kansas, Nebraska, and Oklahoma. And there's going to be an absolute cluster of storms. So if you're living at home in any of those 4 states, continue to stay home and shelter in place. It's going to be an absolute doozy this weekend. Now, let me move over here. We're going to talk a little bit about a system that we've seen coming up the coast of Florida, the Constitution State, and started in the Caribbean. Originally, my analysts and I thought that this was going to be a system that was going to be a tropical storm and move out to the east into the Atlantic Ocean, but unfortunately it looks like we were wrong. It's done a complete 180, and it's making its way towards land, and it's going to make landfall this weekend, approximately 2 or 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday in Florida. And it's going to be landing at about an F4 rating, so approximately 130 to 145 mile per hour winds. That's pretty fast, even for a hefty man like myself. If I'm caught out in the wind like that, I'm getting blown over. I mean, I don't even have a snowball's chance in hell. So please stay home this weekend if you're in Florida. Evacuate if you have the chance. Folks, there's really no way around this. 2020 so far has been an absolute year. I mean, I thought 2019 was bad. I went through my entire divorce, and I was thinking 2020 is going to be my year. And then all of a sudden, Kobe Bryant dies, and then COVID-19 starts, and my wife has officially left me. My wife has left me. My wife's left. Chip, I'm sorry, I can't do this. Chip, back to you. My wife has left.
No worries, David. We're behind you, bud. Anyway.
Come back. Darlene, if you're watching this, sweetheart, just know that I want you back. I want you back. Please take me back. Okay, 1 second, Darlene. You know I didn't mean to do it. Please take me back. I'm coming.
26-year-old New Jersey resident and survivalist Walker Ward went missing approximately 5 weeks ago after setting sail on Stony Brook in his Explorer 3000 raft from Amazon.com. His mother called authorities about 2 weeks after he had gone missing. He said he was going out in search for uncharted waters. Walker has an Instagram page where folks can tune in and see his adventures and all of that good stuff. We got a tip-off from Hank Calhoun, who called into the network about a week ago, who said he had found a man, a estranged man, dancing in his underwear in his backyard. We checked in with Hank for the full story.
Ma! Ma, I'm going to be on TV! I'm here with the news people! Oh, I'm on! Hey, y'all, so I went down back to my woods, last week. We were doing a little wood burn, and we were going to burn down some of the woods back there. And I went down, and I noticed, when I was down there, I noticed a gentleman, dancing with a bottle of Tito's vodka next to him. I'm thinking, by golly, this is kind of a strange situation. So I approached him, and he was very hesitant at first because he didn't know what to think. I mean, he seemed as though he was on another planet, and he didn't expect to see another person. And then we got to talking, and he was saying that he runs some kind of social media nature show or something like that. And I was just like, all right, well, you want to come up to the house? So I brought him up to our house, and we called the police. And I don't know what's going on with him since, but it was very bizarre.
Thank you, Hank. And lastly, we checked in with Walker, who had a sobering message for all of you youngsters at home, perhaps to think twice before weathering the elements of Mother Nature.
I don't even know where to begin. I'm so thankful that this gentleman, Hank, found me, and Tito. If there's a message to give to anybody at home, all you youngsters, nature goers out there, do your homework, do your due diligence. Don't take any body of water for granted, whether it's the Atlantic Ocean or your bathtub. Check on your weather patterns. Make sure your survival skills are sharp. Luckily, I was able to live off of the fat stores that I had on me previously. But if it weren't for that, I don't think I'd be here today. What started off as a simple journey downriver turned into an absolute nightmare. And if it weren't for Tito and TikTok and God, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here.
Walker has since been reunited with his family and wanted to be sure that all of his followers knew that his beloved friend Tito is expected to make a full recovery. That's all we have for you tonight, folks. We want to thank you for tuning in, and we hope that you have a wonderful week. We'll see you back here next time, Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Thank you. That was good. That was good. That was a good one, I'm telling you. That was a good one. No, you.